Bang, 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 bang.
Wait, you're not Tyrone.
You're white as fuck? So what you do is you walk outside, you walk to the middle of the street, and you just turn to the sky and you yell out at the top of your lungs, "If it ain't white, it ain't right."
Hold up, what'd you say?
Oh no, an urban style individual.
In Sly.
Gang, gang. How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? Square, what's poppin', baby? Square, what's crackin' like an Astro? I see you, Ricky, what's poppin'?
Oh my God, how you blood
Dre.
Oh my God, I just hit the whole blitz. Oh my God.
J Mace, what's poppin'? Pud, I see you, baby. I see you, I see you.
Oh my God, when I slid in a bitch, she said, oh my God. When I left, she was sick. Oh my God,
Nugs, what's crackin' like
Games in the safe, goddamn. Oh my God, don't trust him, it's a scam.
Yes, sir. Anthony, I see you. Low Mac, what's poppin', baby?
Oh my God, they don't know what to do with him. Oh my God, I took my shirt.
Kaz, I see
Like,
you.
oh my God, bitch, even in the gym.
Oh, we
my
back
God.
outside, baby.
Oh my God.
We are back
Oh
out.
my
We
God.
are back
Oh my
outside.
God.
Redbird, what's poppin'?
Oh my God. Oh my
Tavares, I see you. I
oh
see
my
you.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, oh my God.
All right.
Oh my God. Oh my
Yes,
God.
sir.
Wait, oh my God.
Picture. How we feeling? We back outside, man. Back at it. Look at Crack Habit. Talk to me nice. Talk to me right. We back outside tonight. How you feeling? How you living, Tavares? How you be? How you be? My bad. Big Swang. How you feeling? How y'all doing? I missed y'all. The streets were bare. I ain't gonna front. The streets were bare, but we had to do what we had to do. All right, we had to cook up what we had to cook up. So just be patient with the boy. 2 white cups was popping. I hope y'all had a great start to the weekend. You feel me? I hope y'all were out here killing the game. So yeah, I apologize for the delay. Okay, the delay. I had to have a conversation with Big Blizzard because Blizz is in the hosp, and I've been, I just had to see what was popping. You feel me? I had to see how it was going. You know what I mean? So that's what the delay was. Obviously, this was the first time Biz Naive could speak, so obviously I had to see what was going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, the streets just weren't producing enough. That's why. Yes. Well, actually, hold on. Let's speak. You know what I mean? So that's why obviously that's gonna take precedent real quick, and that just happened out of yes. That's why it was out of it was honk chew. So then when Biz, how you doing? Tell him, give him the update. Just giving the update on what was going on.
With me?
Yeah.
Oh, I have
No, you don't have to say it. I said I was giving the update to what was going on. Just saying that up in the hosp.
Oh yeah, I'm at the hospital.
Yeah. You best be watching, no excuses. Word. Yeah, that's why. So obviously, this was the first time conscious enough. So obviously, this had to take a back seat for a minute. You know what I mean? That's why. Because they were giving me a hard time. And obviously, I gotta speak. Duh. That is the most important.
Time.
Reap was giving me a hard time. All right, I seen him. Oh, look at, he's a Jew, or not a Jew. He switched to time. Look at him. Dumb black, white power types. You know what I mean? He was being rude, so I had to speak. You know what I mean? MD says feel better. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the stream takes priority over, me being admitted to the hospital. Right?
What are you saying? What are you
talking
saying?
about? Were you talking? Oh my God! You just said Reaper was giving you a hard time about it.
Me. I thought you were talking to me.
No.
Oh. Does sound like something Reaper would say. Exactly, Nugs. Yeah. He's just giving me you know what I mean? So we had to, I know, right? Like I'm supposed to be like, oh no, let me go talk about Phil. After the Biz Naive, we don't care at all. So but that's what was going on. So obviously I had to speak. Duh. I had to speak.
Actually, Sly's fault that I'm here because he makes my blood pressure go up so much. It exacerbates my heart problems. So that's why I'm here.
Definitely me. Definitely my fault. Normally is. Always. Seems to be a running gag around these parts. That it's always me. Always.
Yeah, I think it might have been. Yesterday, when I woke up, my blood pressure and my heart rate was so high. And that's why I had to go to the hospital. And they admitted me. That's why I'm still here. I think it was because, you get me so worked up.
Mm-hmm.
You put me through so many domestics. Doesn't help my heart problems.
Good. Trying to make it
I think you're trying to kill me, to be honest.
I really am. That's the plan. It keeps getting foiled for some reason.
I know. Your plan didn't work.
No. I thought I was about to bust free and nope. Beat it. Exactly. It builds character. It makes you tough. You got enough, you know what I mean? You got enough people that won't do it. So someone's got to do it. Stop it. Fine. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
It's true. I have heart problems, and Sly likes to get me all worked up, likes to make me yell. So that obviously doesn't help heart problems. So I think this was your plan all along, but didn't work. Still alive.
We're just starting. I know it was. Yo, MD, that's funny that you said that. He's got a test, and I guess it was up a little. I'm sorry. I was just yelling. So, kind of is true.
Because the lady came in to take my vitals. You know, they do that like every couple hours when you're in the hospital. And she said, "Oh my God, your blood pressure went up real high." And I said, "Yeah, because I was just yelling at him."
Mm-hmm. That's Reap. I'm explaining why you were laughing. Oh, wheeze. He did his wheeze thing because I had a, yeah, Biz not using the piddle, the spittle. So I was talking. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why when you're sitting here doing the, oh, wheeze, he changed the time. That's why I changed the time.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to talk to him before then. They had me going into a CAT scan and all this different tests and stuff. So I wasn't, it's like the first time I've been able to really talk to him.
Nah,
So God
can't.
forbid, it's like you should have said, no, fuck the stream or fuck you, AB. I'm
Yeah,
not going to see what you're doing in the hospital.
I should have just been like, nah, sorry, I got to talk about Filipio. It's way more important.
Yeah.
Duh. It's way more important. And obviously, if I had it already, so I had to go through, but he definitely was going to talk before. So, I just had to wait for a minute. You know what I mean? Just had to wait. But yeah, so I need to head to the hospital to finish the job. True sequence. I'm going to head to the hospital. I'm going to be like Pain and Gain. I'm going to be walking down in the scrubs and all that. Yes, exactly. Square. That takes precedent. Talk about the piggy who e-begs. Definitely. But yeah. So that's what's going on here. That's just explaining the fall off. Yes, I said fall off. I don't know why I did that. Give Catman his. Why do you keep? I don't even know what that means, bro. I really don't even know what that means. But I want to say this too. Sorry, you don't like Phil, so I want to say this. I'm glad that you're here because I got to the bottom of something. Okay, I got to the bottom of something. Okay, you know the other day when we took a look at that video of when that guy, that random Spurg that was talking to Jimmy about how he got set up and it was all a setup and it was all that, right? Remember that? And
yes.
That he was, okay. So I found out that I know who that is now. And I don't know if you all know who this is. Some of you might remember who this is.
The one who used the name Doc Holliday?
Yes, that guy.
Who
I found out who it is. A long time ago, there was a guy that was around the streams. He was in the chords and all that. And his name was, oh, hold on, I'm going to get it wrong. Wait. I want to say Tim the Leopard or something. Tim something. Tim the something. Remember, does anybody remember that in the chord? Tim the something? He had a long name. Tim the Leopard or something. Tim the something. I forgot. He was in there, and then one day he like spurged out about 007, and he dipped. It was a long time ago. If you know, you know. I don't know if you remember. Actually, unironically, I think, funny enough, not unironically, funny enough, I think that Catman might remember. It was like Tim the Leopard or something. Tim the something. He was in the old chord. Tim the Yag. Sure. Sounds like it. No, because I don't know if you remember. Regardless, that's who it is. Now, I don't know if you know who this guy is, but this guy used to be around. And a long time ago, like years and years and years and years ago, he hit me up to talk about, Bill. And the reason he wanted to tell me about Bill, and this is when Bill was fresh on the streets, right? This is when Bill was just hitting the block, when they were just doing the stuff they were doing in Discord, right? Long time ago. They were just doing the stuff they were doing in Discord. It wasn't like any streams about it. It wasn't like that. So if you were in that Discord, that's what was going on, right? And I think around the time, Tim the Lemur, thank you. I said the leopard. Tim the Lemur. Yes, yes. And thank you. Yes, that's who it is. Now, a long time ago, he contacted me, right? He contacted me because he wanted to tell me about what was going on with Bill. Now, at the time, I just heard of him. I don't know what was going on with Bill. I would hear stories about Bill only by what 007 would say at the time. So I didn't really know what was going on with Bill. So I had a conversation with him because he said he wanted to tell me because Seven was doing evil things with Bill. And I was like, okay, what's going on? So I had a conversation with him, and I'm mad because I can't find it. And I think I know why. I think it's in my old computer that's right over here. And I'm literally trying to find the cord to plug it in and set it up just to get it because I know I recorded it and I know I have it. I know I have it because anytime I have a conversation of like that with randoms, I always record because I don't trust people. Okay, I always do it. So I recorded it, right? I never played it. It's been sitting in the vault for 3-4 years now. Yeah, I think 4 would be 2. 3 years now. It's been sitting in the vault. I only did it for my records, right? Just in case times like this that it would, but I switched computers. That's why I don't have it right now, but I will. I know I saved it. I just have to hook up the other one and I'm going to find it and I'm going to get it and I'm going to show y'all that I ain't cap, right? I know I have it. Yes, I have it. I always keep them. Any, like my Vega conversations I have, any conversations with anybody, I have them just in case it comes up and I know it. So I know I have it. I think it's in my old computer, but anyway, regardless. He wanted to tell me about everything bad that was happening with Seven, right? So he added me to a call with randoms, right? I don't even know who any of these people are. And they were telling me, he's like, yo, you know that they're being mean to Bill. They're going to cause his heart to bust. And they're going to do this and that. And I just like you, right? I rock with you a lot. And I just want you to be aware in case something happens in the future. I said, all right, well, what I can do is I don't Square. I don't
Wait.
even, you just tagged Nugs and said, you tagged Nugs on my old account and said this. I don't even know what you're showing me. Please tell me you still have that gas poem Vig typed you before. I don't know. I'll have to, oh yeah, probably. But anyway, so.
Wait, is he the same guy who messaged me telling me to stay away from 007 and said that he was a homosexual?
Yeah, yes. Yep, that was him.
You know what's so crazy about that? That was who I thought it was, but I didn't want to say anything in case I was wrong. But that's who just by the way he was talking to Jimmy and saying, like, you see what these people do to you, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was him, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, it was him. So that was the guy. And I believe that, yeah, because that was the day he lost his mind about Seven and left, and he was sending it to everybody. So that's what he was doing, right? So he was mad. So apparently he has held this grudge with me for this long because his goal was for me to like disavow and expose Seven. Now, mind you, this is exactly why I need to pull this recording up, because it's crazy that he feels this way, because in the recording, he didn't even want me to tell publicly that I was talking to him. He didn't want anything to happen publicly. So it's funny that he's mad still, because I asked him in this call like 4 times. I said, what do you want me to do? You want me to expose it? Like to push him to see what he wants to say. And he kept saying, no. I don't want my name out there. I don't want anything to happen. I don't want any of these people to happen. He literally did not want me to say anything publicly ever. And I said, well, it's kind of hard for me to do anything because you don't want it public. And he says, well, just leave it be. So the fact that he's still holding this grudge with me, even though he didn't want me to do anything, is so funny to me. That's why I have to find this recording. I have to play it so I can tell you that I am not capped. Now, I would pull up the messages, but as you know, I don't have that account anymore because I locked myself out. So, and that was years ago. So that was the first one I ever had, was that one. I don't have it, or I would show you the messages, but I don't have them anymore. So I need to hook this computer up and I need to get this conversation because it's insane that you're mad that I did what you said. I mean, pretty much. I didn't do anything and I left it be because that's what you wanted. So the fact that he got this mad that he's still going around saying, oh, they set you up. You did that. They're just using you and da-da-da. Holding this grudge with me for this long is insanity. And you know what? I think that, you know that account, Reap, the King Tom 007, or you remember that one that would always show up? I think that's him. I think that's him now. The one that would always show up back in, he would always show up. I think that was him the whole time. Because that was because it was me and Seven he was obsessed with. Me and Seven. And I never knew why, and I think it's him. I think it's him. And I think he's never let it go. And he's had this problem with me this whole entire time for something that he told me not to do.
Yeah, but he's in Jimmy streams all the time under a different name.
Yeah.
He's still been around, like, watching everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, he knows everything. He's been watching. Yeah, of course he is. He was referencing things from last Christmas. Of course he is. Yeah. He's still watching. Not just Jimmy. Apparently with me too. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, so I found that very funny when I find that. When I find that I will play it. I know it has to be in that computer. I searched, unless I'm bypassing it, because the one thing about me is, I don't know what it is with me. I'm like retarded when it comes to this a little bit, because I won't respond, or I won't title them with the name, but I will remember around the amount of time that we spoke. So that's how I just leave it. So all my recordings and all that are just the dates that they happened. It's kind of autistic, but I will remember. No, nigga, can I log into my old account from my computer? Don't you think I would have done that already if I could? If I can log into my old Discord account from my computer, you don't think I tried that? Did you think I wanted to start over? What kind of question is that? Did I honestly no? You didn't think that I? Oh my Lord! Reap, what are you dumb? I tried every way, bro, every way possible to get back in there. Why would I want to start over? I'm absolutely not. RG was popping, but yeah, I have to find that. I have to find that joint. I have to, because I gotta play, because it's too funny. From what I remember, I just remember that he kept saying he didn't want it out there, right? I didn't want it out there. I don't know. Just leave it alone. I don't want you to have to. And he was like fake, like, oh, I'm worried that he might do something to you. And I remember saying it. I'm like, I'm not worried about Seven doing anything to me at all, ever. I'm not going to be worried about it. So I know
he was saying stuff like that to me too. He was like, it's not a good idea for you to talk to him. And then after that, and I was like, I'm not worried about it. And then he went to this whole thing about how he was trying to convince me that Seven was a homosexual.
Yeah, which was very dumb. I didn't lose my password. That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. And it wanted me to authenticate with the authenticator code that I didn't have, or backup codes that I didn't take a picture of. That's why I couldn't get into it. It has nothing to do with my password. I typed my password in, and then it asked me to authenticate it. That was the issue. It had nothing to do with my password. That's what I was looking for, was my backup code, and I didn't have it. Because I didn't even know what backup codes were. I didn't even know you needed that. I'm not a Discordian bull. I don't pay attention. I didn't know that. I had no clue. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I'm a boomer when it comes to Discord. I didn't know anything about it. No, it's not common sense. There's nothing in my life that I took pictures of backup codes ever in my entire life until Discord. So I don't know how common that is. I've never, nothing in my life that I've logged into, I've ever taken backup codes. No, absolutely not. No, I don't have my PS5. I don't take pictures of backup. I didn't even know you need those for those. I'm lying. What are you talking? I'm lying. I don't even know where to find them in PS5. What are you talking about? I took a picture of them. How are you going to tell me what I took a picture of? I'm lying. All
You're
right,
lying.
I guess he's right. I didn't know that. And I wouldn't even know where to find it. You think I'm reading the words to set it up? I'm flying through. I don't read none of that. I'm totally lying. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm sorry I'm not reading the words when it's pulled. I'm not reading them. I didn't need help setting up a PlayStation. Why would I need to read what they're telling me? What are you saying? No, he's right. I'm lying. I don't know. I'm not lying. I didn't know they existed. I take a picture and write down accounts and passwords. That's different. I do of my passwords, but not backup codes. I don't even know where to find them. I wouldn't even know where to find them in my PlayStation. I didn't even know they had them. And he's like, well, in the beginning, didn't you read the fine print? I'm not Indian. I'm not reading the big, long acknowledgement letter of the things. He's like, oh, that's what I do. I read them down to the very letter. I don't read it. I'm sorry. I might have signed up to get my whole life ruined. Who knows? Yes, I don't read those. I don't read those. Nah, not me. He's scrolling through the acknowledgement and before he signs it. I'm not. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that was the issue, because I didn't save them. Now I did for this account. I did go find out what backup codes is, and I did take a picture. I didn't use ChatGPT though this year. So what's that gonna do? I didn't even use that. But yeah, so that's it. But that's what was going on. So I had to tell that story. That was the guy that we found out. Well, I was told that was the guy that did all that. That had he screens and records the entire terms of service. He needs to know what he's putting his fine print on here, you know? He might sign it. It's gonna be like that South Park episode when Apple ended up being the human centipede. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. But yeah, so that's what happened. That's what was going on. But yeah, so Humongous was popping. But yeah, that was what went down with that guy. I will try to find that that conversation that we had, because it's very funny. And just to show, and maybe this guy did jog his memory, that he's this mad still that you told me not to do anything. And the problem is, and everybody knows this already, this is not a secret. I've done it publicly and privately, that anytime I thought that they went too far with Bill, I've literally confronted Seven about it and said something about it. Am I lying?
No.
Have I done this publicly and privately? I'm the only one that did it.
You yelled at me about watching it, so.
I think I did it with both of you there when I tried the 24-hour. Tried, Nugs. You hear I said tried the 24-hour stream? I'm pretty sure that we spoke about this then.
We did.
Yeah. So I've always said it. So I don't know why he comes at me. Go at other people that don't say nothing. Seven knows this. I've said this publicly, privately. I've talked to him when Jimmy and the whole Bill thing with the gun popped up. I had a conversation with that too. I said, you're going to get these people killed and it's going to fall on you, bro. I've had this conversation with him. Guess what? Me and Seven are still cool. We ain't got no issues because he knows I'm not coming from I'm trying to expose, I'm just being real with him. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. You keep pushing the bar. And then you know what? When that thing happened with the manure, when I saw him for real, I'm like, oh, this dude never really wanted to take it, because he backed out when he wasn't cool. When he got beat up, that was off camera. He wasn't cool with it. Then the whole manure thing happened. He definitely wasn't cool with it. The idiot mosh pit that tried to make the video even showed the message of him saying he's not cool with it. So, yeah. So anyways, wait, I don't stand up. Nobody, including myself, which is why RG bullies me. What? But anyway, so, or what did I say? Did I say mosh pit? What's his name? My bad. Muckhole.
Muckhole.
I called him mosh pit.
It's like, who are you talking about?
Yeah, you know. That doesn't even put a keylogger in. Yeah, that's true. He did. Well, that's a fact. But yeah, so that's what happened. That's all I had to say about that. And now you know, yeah, Mosh Pit. That's his new name. His Muckle's gone. He's Mosh Pit now. But yeah, so that's it with that. Now, we'll get into what we're gonna get into. Biz, I'm sure you're gonna want to exit because this has to do with Filipio, and I know you don't like it, so. But you're welcome to stay if you'd like.
What's it about?
Him flipping out and jealous of Casino.
I'll stay quiet.
Okay. So we're gonna get into it. So the other day, now you got me messed up. I'm scrambled. Phil, you could tell was very jealous of Casino, and I love the fact that this happened. It was great, and I saw this the other day, and I made a mark of this because there's not too much that's going on. So I was like, oh, this is funny. I'm going to make a note of this. All right. So he kind of crashed out over people reporting his channel, also pivoted to flipping out about Kino Casino people that like Kino Casino in his chat that were trolling him. And he decides, I'm going to turn around and take a shot at Kino for being in a financial position to be able to take breaks when they want to. Now, clearly jealousy, right? Because Phil does not have that luxury. And he says that that's bad, that you take a break sometimes. If I made enough money where I was able to take vacations, I would take vacations. I don't think that's wrong. I think people would understand that, hey, I did this much work. I'm going to take a vacation now. It's not like Phil, who is just playing a video game, can't see in his mind why people would want. A person that is literally planning shows, doing the research, multiple topics a night for 9 hours. I think I can understand why a person goes for a couple months and takes a break. Seems pretty regular to me, but apparently not to Phil. So he decided to lose his mind about it. And I think it was because he was upset about the reports. But what did you expect after you had knocked off a restreamer? By the way, I also want to say this. We have a new restream. I don't know if it's new. It's new to me. We have a new restream alert. And the reason I am showing this is because this certain restreamer is gang. No, not no. Now, I'm going to post this. Actually, before I post it, I'm going to make sure. Okay, so I'm about 3 months late. All right, so it's still relatively new. So I'm not too late. But we have a new restream alert that we all going to show love. Newer. That is gang, all right?
Why are you so excited that he's gay? What does that matter?
I said gang, not gay.
Oh, I thought you said he was gay.
No, I said gang.
I thought you were like, and he's gay.
No, yes, it's down backing. Gang, not gay. He's gay, and I'm so happy I got a chance. I'm about to get my nut up, baby.
You're like, what?
I'm about to squeeze off into my first man. No. I'm literally talking about him being part of gang because he comes through. Oh. So I want everyone to show love to Down Backing. He's the newer restreamer. See, yeah, you knew it. Yeah.
I'm laughing because I thought you were saying to show love because he was gay. That's why.
No, I'm not fired up because he's into men. He might be, but I don't know. But Down Backing is, so we're going to show love. Oh, yeah, Cal, actually, funny. I saw him today. That's why I'm saying I wanted to shout it out. And we show love to gang wherever he is. So Down Backing is definitely the newest guy. So go subscribe to Down Backing. It's on Sly told you, gang. We run the net for real. All right, so let's take a look at this.
This is $8 going toward the Pal World box. Well, thank you, James. I guess you guys want to see the Pal World card.
He's restreaming. What are you talking about? You watch Raw Phil, you don't even say words. Now all of a sudden, I take vacations. I wish. I can't go nowhere, bro. I can't go anywhere.
Huh? They're not expensive. I'll probably pre-order them today. Then I'll go have to get my payment stuff.
Raw feels different. Racism.
Yeah. Someone sent me $2 saying someone else is restreaming me, you know, and they say, what's your thoughts on why trolls persist rather than getting a girlfriend or life?
Oh, maybe that's down backing. Maybe you already got called out.
Because they can't, because they're losers. If they could, someone else is restreaming me, you know, and they say, what's your thoughts on why trolls persist rather than getting a girlfriend or life? Because they can't, because they're losers. If they could, they would. You have to understand that. Like, if they could,
Squeeb.
they would. If they actually could do better things for themselves, they would. But here's the sad fact, is they actually could. They just don't know it. They basically submitted to an always on.
I don't watch them either, Squeeb. I'm going to be honest, but I will support. But I'm not a restream watcher. Funny enough, I'm not really a stream watcher. I don't really watch them. I don't know why. Which is funny because I do them, but I don't watch them. I think because that's why I'm not really like a commenter. Or I've never been I've never been really watching streams. Mostly I'll watch them after the fact. The next day I'll watch them. I don't know. But definitely not restreamers. I don't watch them. I don't watch restreamers. I will check out Ames though, because he's my dog. I'll tune in for a little bit. But I'm not really a commenter either. I think that's why.
Online loser-like culture. What's happened is in the modern era, this last generation of humans have grown up in a generation where everything has always been online. So to them, they think that's the end all be all of human existence. They're wrong. In fact, they couldn't be further from the truth. What's more important than anything online is what's around you physically right now. It's way more important. Like this.
Yeah, true. I rock with Ames for that. Well, yeah. And Ames was getting him to shut down his stream the other day, and I thought that was very funny. I did see that at night.
Water here is way more important than what's broadcasting because this water keeps me alive.
What? Hold on. Maybe I missed
In fact,
something.
they couldn't be further from the truth. What's more important than anything online is what's around you physically right now. It's way more important. Like this water here is way more important than what's broadcasting because this water keeps me alive. Spending time with my wife is way more important to me than being on the internet playing video games. You know what I mean? And it should
Clearly not, since you do this 2 days, you do this 6 days a week, 2 times a day. Clearly it's not.
be. But these people don't have that. They literally don't have friends. They don't have jobs. They don't have relationships. They don't have anything. They just sit online all day. A moment that they don't have a phone in front of them or the internet in front of them, it's like, oh, I can't take it. Because their whole life has been plugged in.
You don't leave the crib. You don't leave the house. You don't do anything. Today he was talking about how he doesn't need a new car because they barely leave. Okay, they barely drive. Well, of course, given the size of the cat, you're not walking. So clearly, I know that you're not leaving the crib. So yes, you don't do anything. You go from playing video games to watching your hefty wife play them. That's not a life to me.
Hey, she's not fat anymore.
You're right. You're right. I disrespected. She's very thin. She's actually a dime. I saw her top of the line. She's thicky. Oof. Oh my God. I'm about to splash just thinking about it. Actually, I think we should see if we can. Never mind. I'm going too far. All right.
It's like a
That's why
fucking
I don't
matrix.
get if that's the truth, why he wouldn't show her. You think he'd want to like show off, you know?
Oh, how sassy. Well, because he knows that once he shows off, and if she did lose weight, it's probably because of Ozempic, and she's probably showing side effects, sunken in face. Her
100%.
Her mouth is probably way big because her face is all sunken in now. So the horse is just, or horse teeth is horsing. Because there's no way that big. And already it's difficult for women. It's harder for women to lose weight. So if she lost that exorbitant amount, and if she did, she's probably all like, she stretched that skin to capacity. So it's all probably a cape now. Which is, oh God almighty. Imagine the loose skin on a joint. Ugh.
Well, that's why actually,
Oh.
I think it might be a possibility when he says she's not fat anymore because of Ozempic. Like everyone's using Ozempic right now. So when he says that, I do think it could be true. She could have lost a lot of weight from Ozempic, but you just think he'd want to like show her and be like, oh, haha, haters. Look, my wife's not fat, but who knows?
Yeah, it's probably. I think it's because of that. I think because she's probably showing the clear signs of Ozempic. And
yeah, like rich.
Yeah, yes.
Quite frankly, life for these people has become like the Matrix. Okay? So why are they endlessly trying to A-log me and do stuff? Because they're insanely mad that I'm successful and they're not, and they can't stand it. They just, so now we got to try to do everything we can to make fun of him or whatever. No, you're a loser. If you would spend time on you rather than me, your life could be successful. I know because I used to be in those same shoes in my 20s. I was one of these A-logging trolls in the fighting game community. And I spent...
But you did that because you were jealous. That's you. You literally admitted to yourself that you were jealous that these people were way better than you and you couldn't play. So what you did all day was get drunk got a liquid courage in you, and decided to harass them all. That's you. I'm not doing that. I just enjoy laughing at you. You keep doing dumb things, so we laugh about it. We all have lives. Well, some of us. But I'll speak for me. I have a life. I enjoy just to laugh at night at you. But once this is off, it's off. I'm living my regular life. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm working. I'm doing the kids. I'm doing my own thing. But then when I'm here, I laugh. You, on the other hand, this is what you have. You get off and sit around doing nothing. So whose life's worse?
All my time jealous of.
If I'm going to work this much. Shut up. Yeah, Reaper, yeah. Funny, but yes, kind of. Sly has so much of a life he doesn't know what backup codes are. Shut up. But yes. I don't need you to like. It's like, oh, if you laugh at me, you don't have a life. No, that is just not gonna work. Now, are there some people you could tell they probably don't have a life? Of course, the ones that make. Like, I have a theory. I think the way he gets his haircut is because he's actually trying to humiliate himself to get inducted into the Illuminati. This is a humiliation ritual, and I know he's probably doing that and is going to offer up Cat's rectum for retribution. I know that's probably some people, and those people we call out because they're weird. But normal people just live their life and laugh. That's it. You just happen to be one of these people that don't learn.
They're sitting on the internet trolling people. And one day I had this epiphany that actually doing things for myself, that actually getting good at games, actually running tournaments, actually being productive in the FGC was much better than all the harmful trolling I had done up to then. And I had a complete change of attitude and flip.
Harmful. What, did you swat them or just say they were bad? Like, what are you talking about harmful?
And lo and behold, things got better for me. You know, and now here I am making positive content, enjoying life, rather than sitting around being a miserable wretch trying to bring down others, and I'm doing well. But that's the problem, is that these people don't understand that. They actually think that the online existence is important, and they're so mad because they don't have anything in real life, so let's bring down others. Like, no, that's the worst kind of existence you can have. The problem is they look up to the wrong people, right? They look at these idiots who are just spurging losers on the internet, Pied Pipers of loserdom, and they think that these people are who they want to be. And it's not. Like, you shouldn't ever aspire to be people like them. They're toxic, harmful individuals who are ruining the internet, but, you know, that's what you look up to. The drama creators and shit are not good people. They're scum. All they care about is your money. And they get it because you're gullible and you're stupid. So you keep feeding them and you think, oh, that's how I want to be. No one should want to grow up to be a drama creator, an influencer. No, you should aspire to be a good person in real life who has friends and family and meaningful things to do, because that's more important and more productive than anything you could ever do trolling people on the fucking internet. But
friends and family, huh, you say? And that should be more important, is that you should worry about your friends and family? Oh, man, I can't wait for this news to drop, because just remember he said that. You should be paying attention to friends and family, he said.
King Sly.
I cannot wait. Wait. But let me give you a hint, okay? Let me give you a little tidbit of information before it hits the streets. Somebody's not paying attention to their family and just putting their family in harm's way. But that street, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But remember, you heard it first from the boy.
they're too dumb to figure that out, because again, they grew up in a culture that taught them the wrong things. Some of these people, or most of these people, literally have no friend groups. They just sit online with hate groups. That's awful. I mean, what a terrible existence. I just sit online all day hating. Like, that's so bad. Anyway, that's what's going on, and that's why they're never going to go away, because they're just losers.
Marine, what's popping, baby?
Okay.
Oh, and I love this whole thing about money. Oh, they only do it for money. They'll only do this because they get money. I messed up my AdSense, right? And I don't feel like making a new account that they want me to get it back. I'm still here doing it. I'm sure I'm not the only one. People just do it because they have fun. All right? At some point I will, but I looked at it at the time. I'm like, it's too hot outside. I don't feel like doing this right now. So I didn't. And that's why it was here and now it's gone. It's because I messed up. And I just don't feel like fixing it. But I will I will at some point. But I haven't stopped. This has been going on for like a month and a half. I didn't even notice until someone brought it up. Because it's just, we have fun. That's it. It's just fun to me. I did goof. Big time. Big time.
Wait, what happened?
$3
When I signed up for the AdSense, I accidentally picked the wrong. I'm supposed to pick individual, and what I did was pick business. I don't remember doing it. I must have blacked out or something, and I picked business. All right. And that means I was doing it for like they needed tax forms, and that's what the whole thing was like, oh, you need a tax of what charity it's going to or what business is attached to. But I don't have a business, so I don't know why I picked business, but something in my mind made me do it, right? So when they asked me, that's why I was here, and for months they were emailing me saying, hey, I need your tax forms, and I've just been, no you don't, and just ignoring it until they shut it off randomly. Didn't realize they did. Until someone brought, I think Marco, maybe, like, well, yo, what happened to the super chat thing? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's gone. And then that's when I was like, oh, that's probably what they've been emailing me about. So then when I clicked it and I found out what happened and what I have to do is make a new AdSense, I didn't feel like it. So I didn't do it. But I will.
Oh, yeah, it is gone.
Yes.
I
And
didn't
it's been
realize
gone
that.
for a very long time. It's been gone for a very long time. Because I saw the email and I think it was been gone for like a month and a half, 2 months. I only found out a couple weeks ago.
You can't, can you reapply?
Yeah, no, I don't have to reapply. I just have to make a new, I have to abandon the one I have now and just make another one.
Oh, why haven't you done that?
I just didn't feel like it. That's what I'm saying. It's like not like a huge deal. I just have to make a new one. I'll get around to it. I'll get around to it.
A bunch of nonsense. Thanks for $3 nonsense.
Yeah, see, I was just about to ask you about the super chat feature. You saw, I know. I'll come around to it. I'll get around to it. Maybe I'll do it. I say that, but I'm sure the next time I'm live, it won't be there. But I'll get around to it. I'll do it sooner enough. I know. I messed up royally. I don't even know why I clicked business. I don't even know why I did that. I really don't know why I did that. I must have been in a hurry because I remember I was in the middle of like mowing my lawn when I signed up for it. And I must have, I just stopped and I clicked into it real quick, typed in boom, 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 and I clicked it. No, not too good. I just messed up.
I'm not even going to address it because I could just, respond to what they're saying. But the point is they don't actually want me to respond logically because if $3 at a bunch of nonsense, thanks for $3 nonsensical person. I'm not even going to address it because I could just, respond.
It's money.
To what they're saying. But the point is, they don't actually want me to respond logically because if I do, they don't care. They just want to try to get a response out of me, so fuck them. Big Juicy Turds, how you doing, man? Thanks for...
I appreciate that, Reap.
Of course, Yuck Almighty, again, it's what I said. No matter what I do, it's not good enough for these online trolls, right? The point is, these people were never actually criticizing me at all. They were trolling me. There's a difference. Criticism is, man, we really wish Phil would improve, and if he does good for him, we'll be happy for him. Trolling is, we just say everything you do is wrong no matter what. It's always wrong because we just don't like you, right? That's the difference. So for all those years, when people were saying to me, you're fat, you're lazy, all of that, your quality on your streams is terrible. Your
all true.
Gameplay commentary is awful. Your gameplay skill level is awful. You're fat. You're unhealthy. You're doing all the wrong things.
You said that already.
So what's happened in the last 5 years? I've literally completely changed everything, right? The stream quality, exceptionally good. In fact, better than a lot of other streamers these days, quite frankly.
Why does he say that? What is he doing that's better than anybody else? Are you kidding me right now? You're doing nothing different. You have a bunch of kiddie nonsense in your background. Is that what you mean by better? I really don't get, I don't understand what he's talking about. When he's been saying this for like a year now, that my stream quality is better. How? Because you have some foam behind you and a bunch of RGB lights? What is making you better? The camera quality? What? It's the same joint, ain't it? He ain't get a new he got that AI tracking thing. So what? What's the big deal?
My quality is actually better than I probably should have.
Yeah, but the bit rate, like, only he would know. I don't know what he's talking about.
For the amount of actual attention I get, my streams look so much better than probably they deserve. With their level of equipment, the visuals, audio, music playing now, the quality of the gameplay, background removal, all that, the lighting, everything is great, right? Top of the line equipment, using gaming keyboards and mice and freaking top of the line controller for the PC. PC's running everything at high-end graphics. I'm streaming at 1440p. Everything's great.
But I don't know.
Me. Completely changed me. Commentary on my videos. Completely different now. Way better. Not sexual commentary, not racist commentary, not bullshit. It's actually just actual observational commentary and interacting with my audience in a positive way. Having actual feedback and criticism that I take and I improve as much as I can. Just last week, I heard your feedback saying the animations are intrusive. They're too big.
What is a professional keyboard? What does that even mean? Or am I tripping?
Videos completely different now. Way better. Not sexual commentary, gameplay, background removal, all that, the lighting. good. In fact, better than a lot of other streamers these days, quite frankly. My quality is actually better than I probably should have, right? For the amount of actual attention I get, my streams look so much better than probably they deserve. With their level of equipment, the visuals, audio, music playing now, the quality of the gameplay, background removal, all that, the lighting, everything is great, right? Top
What is a gamer keyboard?
of the line equipment using gaming keyboards and mice.
Yeah, a gaming keyboard. What does that mean? And the mice, like the... Nigga, don't we have the same joint? Is that not the same one he has right now? Hold on. Is that not the same? I think we have the same joint. Am I tripping or not? Look at. Hold on. I got the buttons on the side of mine too. Do we have the same one? It looks just like he just has the white one and I have the black one. Of course. I think we have the same one. What is he talking? It's nothing. It's nothing important. Why are you bragging about a mouse?
And freaking top of the line controller for the PC.
I didn't even notice we had it. It's literally just a mouse. It's literally just a mouse. The only thing I liked about this was that you could switch to tabs with the button on the side. That's it. Something crazy.
PC's running everything at high-end graphics. I'm streaming at 1440p. You know, everything's great.
I don't stream in 1440p because nobody has that. There's no point. There's absolutely no point to stream in it. You're just wasting time.
Me. Completely changed me. Commentary on my videos. Completely different now.
And because I use ultra low latency, so the chat is as fast as it can be, and you can't stream at 1440 with that ultra low latency. That's why. I could do that, and then the chat moves. I won't. It'll respond slower than it does now.
Now, way better. Not sexual commentary, not racist commentary, not bullshit. It's actually just actual.
Well, we do have a little racism over here, but I think it adds it's like a sentence enhancer.
Observational commentary and interacting with my audience in a positive way. Having actual feedback and criticism that I take and I improve as much as I can. Just like
You don't do any of that. And you've never done any of that. They've told you to stop begging. You have yet to do that. You've actually just ramped it up. Yeah, what are you talking about?
last week, I heard your feedback saying the animations are intrusive. They're too big. They're too loud. Change them. Your webcam's too big. Shrunk it. Doing everything directly responsive to my audience because I appreciate them so much.
Your webcam's too big. Chunk it.
Right? Myself, look, completely lost all of the weight. Got healthy.
Yeah, Squeeb, that's what I mean. Only he could see it. Not many people have 4K and they're using their phones. And like, what are we talking about?
Working out constantly. Better diet. Right? Got phased out.
Diet. Why you say it like that?
Completely lost all of the weight. Got healthy. Working out constantly. Better diet. Right? Got phased out. All sugary drinks. All bullshit. Drinking water all day. Eating high protein, low fat, low carb meals. Getting muscles. Oh, no, it's all bad. Phil, everything you've done is bad. You
gotta stop saying the muscle part. I don't know why you keep saying that. You really have to stop. It's
still
crazy.
the worst streamer on the internet. The fuck are you talking about? I literally did every single thing that people criticized me for. I flipped and changed for the better. You're still terrible. Okay, well, fuck you then. I don't care. Your opinion is irrelevant if it's not based on any criteria where there could be some success. Do you get it? It's not an opinion anymore. It's just hate. It's just vitriol. It's just jealousy. Because now you see how well I'm doing and you're pissed. Damn, why is Phil doing so good? That sucks. I've been gone for a while. I come back. Why is Phil fucking succeeding? Why does he look so good? Because I worked hard. That's why.
Are you hearing
I don't think
me?
anyone's sitting there going, damn, why does he look so good?
Yeah, why does he look so good? Why is he succeeding? Man, I'm so mad he looks so good. Actually, he looks sexy. I'm trying to hook up with Phil. What are we doing? What are we talking like?
Because I worked hard. 18 fucking years of busting my ass to make this work and finally got to the point where I'm bulletproof, right? None of these fuckers, nothing they say and do affects me whatsoever. They're all irrelevant. It doesn't matter what they do in their own circles of retardation and dumb mental illness and these idiots who throw the money. I'm still good. They can't hurt me. So I just cruise along successful no matter what. And the sooner the internet realizes that, the better. But the problem is, that's the thing. When you live eternally online with a group that all circle jerks each other into believing nonsense, then you think that you're on some kind of a weird holy crusade.
Okay, that sounds bulletproof. Is hilarious. And if he was bulletproof, that means he wouldn't be in the situation that he is now. He can't grow. Doesn't matter how much money he makes. He's still staying at the same level of people watching, and he has been for this long. Nothing's
some guy
improving beside, like, yes, he does make more money. That's great and awesome. But he can't really do what other streamers that he should be in his position. Like, to be honest, for this long, you're pretty much like in that started from like the beginning. Like Hutch also is another one that was around in the beginning. He makes a lot of money, right? compared to those people, he's not. Everyone's blown past him. He can't really talk about business. He's already filed bankruptcy, like to the point where he messed the pack up so bad on YouTube. He's like the only one I know that on the internet that had to file bankruptcy over a YouTube channel. I've never seen that before. I don't know who else on YouTube had to file bankruptcy because you messed it up so bad. And then you supreme beg and had to scam your way to where you are now. That is not a place that anybody that wants to, like, that should strive for. And he talks like, oh, I'm bulletproof, I'm great. You just don't have any. You're just going to do this because you don't want to do anything else. So it doesn't matter if you were here or not where you are. You were never going to stop. That's not being bulletproof. Because anybody that was sane wouldn't deal with this to this level where all of your family gets harassed. All of them are constantly getting bombarded. Everybody in your family, even your neighbors, are getting harassed. And you just keep doing it, not caring about anybody else's feelings or how they feel, to the point where your parents are trying to tell you to stop. Please, can you stop doing this? And you're like, no, I'm not gonna. No regard for anybody else's life. You're just going to keep doing it because I don't want to. Oh, if I quit, I'll have to work. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather just do this scummy tactics to get to where I am. That's not good. So this whole braggadocious thing that you're doing, it sounds good. But when you really break it down, it's pretty pathetic.
Who doesn't affect you in the least, and all you do is obsess over their success because you have none in your own real life. So now here you are miserable, sitting around on my stream. You're so upset that I'm doing well because your idols are gone for 2 weeks because they went on a 2-week paid vacation because you paid them to go on it because you're fucking stupid.
Now you're stupid because you gave money to someone you like.
Because if you made them work, they wouldn't be on vacation, you stupid fucks.
Make them work. Talk about, after just saying you all are jealous, he is now mad that other people are allowed to take a vacation because they made enough. And now he's mad.
But that's what you don't understand because you're so dumb. I look at my kick chat right now and 90% of these people are brain dead stupid. It's the casino fans are so dumb. I've said it for a fucking straight year. When you line their pockets with money, they will take advantage of you constantly. That's exactly what they do. Nothing they say or do has any weight or meaning or merit. None of it means anything. It's all fluff for dumb people. And then you give them money for it. So now they're not here for 2 weeks. Now you're upset. You're bored. That's your fault.
Don't give them money.
How do you not understand that?
Because they have a life. Don't give them money.
When you reward me with contributions, what do?
You blow it on, I mean, Jesus Christ. Now you got your whole new addiction with the cards. So you're blowing all your money on that. You buy stupid baguette wrist rests, which I don't even know why you need. What are you, gay? Your little limp wrist do you get tired holding a mouse? You blow it on food for your pig wife. I don't know. I mean, you don't do anything. You blow it on like mobile games and stuff. You've done you don't get to say anything about what money goes. You have squandered hundreds of thousands of dollars on addictions of yours. So I don't know if you're in any way, shape, or form able
I improve everything.
No. No.
I get more things that you want me to do on stream, different kinds of cards, different kinds of... Just this moment, people are like, will you get Pal World cards? Yeah, you know what? I probably will because you're asking for it, right?
No, because, and you wouldn't, and that was showed earlier, you're not going to. They must have some type of money attached to it because you were fighting with them the other day about One Piece, and then you got proved wrong that they're actually worth something, so now you're able to do it. This dude is scouring card sites for anything that's worth money, but he's not into money. That is epic. You're right. I have to save this one. You never know when you're going to need a W pose.
I'll do that for you. I immediately reinvest and give you what you want. What do? They go on fucking vacation. Again and again and again. And you still give them money because you...
What have you done with all the members? Because what have you done with those? For years and years and years, you've had members. What have you done with those? I'd like to know. I know you're now using the excuse of, well, with the exploit, I can't give the members anything. That's why I've never done it. But you weren't doing it before that. Before they were doing the Argentinian thing, you never gave them anything. So what about them? You don't give them extra different streams? Because we did. We had extra shows for the members when we had them. We did all separate things every week. Sometimes multiple. Do you do stuff like that? No, of course not, because that would cut in.
That's stupid.
We had race play. Exactly.
You can't make it up how dumb you people are who support that kind of crap. And it's not just them, because there's tons of creators just like them who milk you. And you are so gullible, right? Here, you want me to make tutorials online? Here's your biggest tutorial. Stop fucking watching toxic people. They don't care about you. All they care about is your wallet and the money you give them. And the more you give them, the more they will exploit you. The more they will milk you, and then they'll be successful in spite of your stupidity, right? In fact, they depend on it for you to keep lining their pockets so they can go on vacations and not provide you content. Why are you so stupid? Do you see the difference? You support me, I actually give you what you want.
You can't leave. That's why. If you were able to go, you would go.
You support them, they go away. It's not rocket science, but you're that dumb.
He's very triggered.
Like, holy
he
shit.
laughs like he cooked.
Anyway, Bilbo Swaggins, thanks for 500 kicks. He says, previously you said you deleted all your mobile games. Can you prove that by showing your phone screen? No, because I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not showing you anything in my personal life. You don't have any ownership of it, nor do you have a right to see it. At all. You're lucky I even do this to show you I have a phone. You know? I don't have to show you shit. But thanks for 500 kicks.
Okay. All right.
Biggest kicks of the day. Thank you for that. Actually, only kicks of the day. So thank you for that.
Oh, no. Don't worry. I mean, he is like, he just lies and acts like he's taking days off, but actually went on vacation to go see his parents, right? Like, that did happen. But he just pretends like he didn't leave. And oh, I'm not going to tell the internet anything. I'm just going to act like I'm just, something happened with the house and I can't stream. But really, he did go on vacation and had a miserable time.
Yeah, Cracker Jacks, the kick stuff has been bad recently. It has. Like, the kick stuff has been absolutely 100%.
I just release videos early for members and do member-only giveaways in my feed. I'd love to live stream more, but I'm getting into my fence and pool marine and renovated. Yeah, that's enough. You're doing enough. Exactly. He has done 0%
over the top levels of trolling recently. The trolls are so upset with me because of the W's I've been getting. The fact that we unfroze YouTube chat is #1. They're so upset about that because they thought that was going to be something that was going to last and screw with me, and it didn't. And then the biggest restreamer of my content illegally restreaming me, getting banned from YouTube and being told not to do it on Kick. They can't stand that. Like, whenever I get a win, they can't stand it. So then they erupt in anger, and now Kino Casino's on vacation, so they have nothing else to watch. So they're just sitting there in chat spamming nonsense constantly and being very upset. They're very, very disturbed individuals. They, like I said, they really do need help, but they probably don't have anyone in their lives that care about
I'd stop talking about raw Phil, brother. You're not going to like what happens to you.
them, to tell them that they need intervention and stop being always online losers. They just don't get it. That's the sad fact. These people need help. Why do we have so many people on Earth who have no friends and family who tell them what you're doing is very unhealthy? Your behavior is actually quite sickening and disturbing, and you need to get a life. No one tells them this. No one.
Who is going to their dinner table or whatever at their friends to talk about, hey, I'm watching DSP today, and telling you all the things at the dinner table, what DSP played and did today? Why would anybody know that? Nobody's telling them that this is wrong. Who's telling their people what they're doing? Only reason you know is because of this stream. But I'm not running around telling everyone I'm watching DSP.
One intervenes. They just let them continue on with this weird existence of just online hate all the time, 24/7. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, right, Reed. Wow. Let me tell you about
No, it's all good.
Sly
Cracker Jack's just
said
apologizing
today.
now. He's like, I didn't realize how bad it was over there. The kick stuff, it's been out of control. It's been like almost 2 weeks now, where the kick chat's just nonstop toxic spam. And it's to the point where, well, first of all, one of the moderators became one of them, and I got rid of him. The other moderator unbanned him, so I got rid of him, because obviously he's part of it too. And then it's like, there's no moderators in there. So it just goes nonstop like this, like flying toxic insults. And like, what a bunch of losers, you know? Plus, I get paid for it, which is hilarious. I get paid for them to be stupid, you know?
That's cool.
Oh, let's see here. By the way, shout out to Nathan Smith, 5 gifted.
Jesus Christ almighty. Felipe. Come on, brother. Come on, Felipe. Okay, so what was the next thing I wanted to talk about here? Oh, this is a good one for you. You still there? You pass out because of the drug use.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I need drug use.
Well, I meant like they sedated. But this one you should like, all right? This is a quick one, too. This is about Nick DeOrio. And apparently there's people in his audience that are all into fat fetish, okay? They are in, like, to feeding. They're feeders. Now...
Yeah, that's the part I wanted to stay for.
The feeder?
The fat part.
The fat part. So, Queeman was contacted about a about a bunch of people in Nick's audience that are all into fat feederism play, which is very funny because it's disgusting, actually. Pitiful. So let's take a look at this. And for y'all that don't know, Nick DeOrio is fat. So that's a good start.
I think everyone knows that.
That's a good explanation. He's just fat.
Or like you're into fat people and you're just in
Wow.
denial.
Interesting. Interesting stuff. Groundbreaking stuff. That.
So here's one. 22 looking for a female feeder. Hiya, I live in Utah. I love to play video games, watch TV/movies, draw, and write. I currently weigh 230, but I have a big goals of becoming 600 pounds or even more. I want to find that special somebody, but also get to help experience both of our fantasies. I hope I can find somebody that's around 20-25. Anything lower or higher than that is kind of weird. You 26. You can comment on this post or the post before this one if you are Kino. You are interested. If you want to PM me, just ask me any questions and I would be more than happy to answer. I hope anybody who reads this enjoys this post. Then we got some more. DeORIO'S feeder community. Infamous autistic DeOrio and Beckett, Shitter PZB, has been exposed as a fat fetishist Mormon via his Reddit account. Do all of DeORIO'S fans have a not-so-secret attraction to his blubber?
To his blubber?
His blubber.
ZB has been exposed as a fat. You're into fat porn. I have a masturbation addiction, gangster. Oh no. My most polarizing take. You puzzled cost 5064. What's a Fortnite opinion that'll get you like this? All battle passes should be available for purchase, similar to Marvel Rivals battle passes. How do I quit this addiction? I'm looking for genuine help. I feel super addicted to the feedism/fat fetish. I've tried to restrain myself by cutting myself out from certain communities and sites that have an abundance of prawn, but it seems really hard whenever I try to quit. I recommend leaving the Nicholas DeOrio Discord. What would anybody recommend for me to quit this addiction? It sadly goes hand in hand with my other addiction to masturbation. So
This is sick. What is wrong with people? Why do you enjoy fat so much? I don't get it. I really don't understand. What is it about the rolls that are flopping off the side, sliding off the bone like slow cooked ribs? Why do you like that? I don't understand it. And you like, how do I quit this addiction? And then every day, all day long, you're just pulling on yourself. Literally a pud spanker.
I am really trying to quit. Oh, I'm just so full. The thing is, I'm LDS. Oh,
Latter-day Saints.
Latter-day Saints. I know that I'm sinning. I turn to God and ask for help. I fast. I pray. I try to do good daily. I read my scriptures every day. That hasn't worked. Albeit the 10 days when I was serving a religious mission. Further Reddit post, since deleted, show he was looking to be a feedee of around 600 pounds, preferably immobile, due to a sexual awakening via a Mario game.
He wanted to be fed so much that he can't move. That's what you strive for at 22 years old?
No, that's what the people who do the feedy thing. Yeah, that's like always what they say. Like the goal is to be immobile.
Was looking for a female partner to be his feeder, presumably.
Yo, Style, shut up.
One of these women tried to hose him up. Short intro and pics. I am a straight 22-year-old male feedee that lives in Utah. Let's go.
Yo, Utah's got a lot of
Oh
them.
man, let's go. A real fucking Mormon. A real fucking Mormon. I've been in the community for as long as I can remember. I got into this because I played a game on my DS called Mario and Luigi Inside Bowser's Story. That sequence awoken something in me. I'm searching inflation.
Here we go. This is what got him in the game. Damn. Oh my God. This is what got his gut. This is what turned on. This is what put him in the game right here. Bowser eating all the food.
Bro, watching this shot on 60% right now. Sorry, maybe that's 65.
Damn. Oh no, man, I'm getting kind of full.
Getting kind of full.
But we went to great lengths to make King Bowser the most high-calorie, high-fat dishes. You love this stuff? Please eat more.
Please eat more, eat more.
I can see why you turned to the feed game after that. I can understand. Oh no, open wide. Oh my God. This is insane. People, these are the people that Phil talks about at this too online. I think I'm going to become a feeder. I think I'm going to get in the feed game.
Fetish.
Who's gonna be your feedie?
You.
He's already 230 pounds in 2024. What? That sequence awoken something in me.
CEO, what
I want
up?
to grow into immobility. I'm looking to grow to 600 pounds plus. I'm only 230 pounds in 2024. Are there any local female feeders interested in helping me out? I'm looking for people around the age of 20 to 25 that don't smoke or drink and aren't super toxic. Please and thank you. 22M looking for a female feeder. Hey, I live in Utah and I love to play video games, watch TV/movies, draw and write.
Oh yeah, we heard that one. All right, hold on. Let me see. I think there's more. Oh yeah, these are conversations.
If he's embarrassed himself, that's awesome. That's fucked, dude. I think you've bullied him enough, dude. It really isn't. Dude, they're like, stop bullying piece of B. Stop bullying.
And this is the conversation. And these are the people, because you got to understand where these people are coming from is like Ethan Klein's leftist community. And these people, sad to say, are very odd. All right. They're very odd. And this is what Nick has amassed once he got to that level of ball washery when it came to Ethan. So you got some of his people. But that's the thing, though. I don't think that works. Because I don't want, lyrics too, maybe, yeah. I don't want this type of people around. Do you imagine if I had a bunch of feeders around me? What do you think was going to happen? They would get kicked instantaneously. I mean, as soon as I found out, he was like, oh, yeah, I'm into feeding. You're kicked, you're booted, you're done. What happened to that dude that was like, oh, I'm into cereal boxes. You're kicked, you're done. You're out of here. Like, I can't have that type of weirdoism around. I can't have these people around me. It's not a good look for me. I feel uncomfortable and I get scared. So I have to kick these weirdos out.
Scared?
I get scared. They make me worry.
When Boogie Shark Wings was talking about masturbating into a cereal box, you got scared?
Yes.
So you wouldn't allow a feeder to be in your audience and watch your content?
No. So if you are one, you better keep it. You better keep it to yourself. Because if I find out, you're kicked. Yeah, it's showing business girth. Yeah. I don't think he said he was going to show it. I think he was explaining his girth. But it could have been next. You never know. You could have fired off a girth pic.
He was telling me like, oh, my girth won't fit in that one. So I have to use like a certain box or something. Remember? He had the names for him.
Mm-hmm. Reap's very adamant that he said he was going to show it to you. I don't remember him saying that. I think he was explaining it, but I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I just remember you saw him say that to me and you kicked him.
Yeah, that was too far. Yeah, leave him alone. Well, he was going to get kicked for the box thing, but that just made it easier.
Lauren. Dude, he posted his fat fetish Reddit account in the Discord. It's back from when Nick had that skimmer box. When had? What do you mean? Anyone can look at Discord at any time, bro.
Yeah, what was his name? Boo Boo Kitty Fug or something like that?
Boo-boo kitty.
Yeah.
Do it publicly. Mario-induced feeder fetish is hilarious. I hope you have your skeletons hid. I hope you have your skeletons hid well. Genuinely, why would you think this is funny?
Oh, Boo Boo Kitty Stud. That's what it was. That's what it was. You see what I mean? That energy doesn't match with me. Boo Boo Kitty Stud. You're right. That's not a. Those type of people don't match with my energy, right? Those people are demonic. They need to be kicked and sat down.
He taped the Alexa to the top of the cereal box while he was masturbating to it so it would talk to him, and he named it Boo Boo Kitty Stud.
Oh, right. Mark, thank you.
Hello?
Marco, I'll take a look at it right after this.
No, I have it on full display. When you start hiding your
Jesus
stupid shit on the net,
Christ.
people blow it out of proportion. Damn, you make me feel bad for on the server. I wasn't
He appropriated stud culture.
supposed to gain empathy for another decade. In what way this is not funny? Genuinely, like, it's not funny. Oh my god. Bro, you literally, where is the wrong here?
Now, I'm not saying you have to be completely normal. All right, I'm not saying that. All right, you can have a little quirk to you. That's fine. All right, that's fine. But there's being quirky and being degenerate and sleeping with cereal boxes and naming them weird names and like attaching electronics to them while you pleasure yourself. Yeah, that's time for you to go. You know what I mean? That's time for you. You're into lolly. It's time for you to go. You're into trans. What's it called? Fuda. Shit. Yeah, it's time for you to go. Right? Those are the ones that you meet. You meet the door. Just like that one bull that wanted me to help him figure out why some guy was talking about him having sex with robots. It's time for you to go.
Well,
It's time
Mike D left on his own.
Yeah. Well, true. But it was time for him to go. It was time for him. He was his days were his number was punched.
Fucking loser says, I have a fat fetish when he has a fat fetish that he's publicly declared.
I hate it when I sit down in my bedside chair and reach for my bowl of lard and it's empty and I ask my wife what happened and the bull, Nicholas DeOrio, looks at me like Brendan Fraser in The Whale.
Thank you for the $10 generally. And you're...
let me see if we got any more. What's that? You know, after this, I think I have a distinguished difference for what a bad LDS member and a bad Utahan looks like. I know I'm not perfect. I at least know that I love and trust Christ. They're now Mormon Utards that need to leave. Leave my home, Utah, to go fuck yourself land. Oh boy, he lost his mind. Yeah, the LDS is full of pedophilia, so I don't know why he's down with all that, but whatever. Like super pedophile shit. Like extreme. Where
I do have him
is
blocked. It's just weird seeing him do this shit again while playing some droid tycoon on Fortnite. Oh, I'm seeing he's in the hug box. He's in the support group. In the support group live. So this PZB guy goes, again, and posts the same log. I don't know what his point is. 600 pound bot. Yeah, he's posting our feeders for feeders, looking for a partner.
Okay, what are some different ways that one can gain weight? So I am not exactly new to the fetishism community. I have been a part of this whole community since I was young. However, as of recently, I have had the desire to gain weight. My current weight goal is 600 pounds. I am 6'1" and currently a little under 235. Jesus. I am currently looking and asking for tips, guides, and advice to help make this fantasy a reality. I know of a couple things, mainly the basics. Eat lots of carbs, sugars, and things with high calorie counts. I also know of a protein powder called Muscle Tech Mass Gainer, which helps skinny people gain mass. So I could do that. However, I am curious to hear how other methods are out there. So I just wanted to ask this. What tips, advice, methods, and anything else to do have for a beginner gainer like me? Any helpful advice is welcome, so please let me know. All right. I mean, I think I'm really down with the get down. That's enough of that. That was all. Because then the rest was just a conversation that's not important. But I'm thinking about, I think we should join the feeder community. I think we should get into it. We'll pump biz up. We'll plump to like 550 and roll it into traffic. I think that's a good plan. That's just me, though. How you feel? Cool. So I hello. Uh-oh. 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 Well, while we're here, we got something. Okay, we have some breaking news, sort of. Well, for me, it's breaking news. Actually, Jesus Christ, it's from an hour ago. And this is coming from Marco. Okay? It looks like Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate have been arrested in Miami after a UK brought new charges against them. Andrew faces 32 new charges, including 19 relating to indecent images of child and extreme pornography. Holy hell. Our boy Andrew Tate is back outside. Hold on, let me see if I can look this story up real quick. We got some breaking news. Breaking news. Let's see if we can get some info. Let's see, from an hour ago. Oh, this is new. No, maybe later. Don't tell me to sign in for anything. I can do what I want whenever I feel like it. All right, don't yell at me. A controversial influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan have been arrested in the U.S. after British authorities announced that they are bringing further charges against them. The UK's Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, and Andrew Tate was being charged with 7 further counts of rape, as well as other charges relating to alleged crimes, including sex trafficking and child pornography. Tristan Tate has been charged with one count of sexual assault, 2 counts of rape, and 3 counts of arraigning or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation. The alleged offending is said to have taken place between July 2010 and August 2017. The Tates have previously denied any wrongdoing. These charges decisions following a receipt of a further file of evidence from the Bedfordshire police and bring a total number of alleged victims in the case to 7. Jesus Christ. The U.S. Marshals confirmed to the BBC that the Tates had been taken into custody, while the U.S. Department of Justice spokesperson said the arrests were pursuant to extradition proceedings. The CPS said that in his statement that prosecutors would seek to extradite the brothers, who are dual British U.S. citizens from the U.S. The lawyer who has represented the Tates, Joseph McBride, described the new charges as filth and slander, brought to counter defamation charges filed by the brothers in the U.S. Speaking to the Associated Press, McBride said they are pulling out all the stops to make sure these guys never get their day in court. We are confident that once the competent judge sees the facts and once the Department of Justice confronts this egregious abuse of its own authority, Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate will walk free. America does not do British political dirty work. In May 2025, prosecutors confirmed a list of 21 charges Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate will eventually face in UK. These alleged offenses are said to have taken place between 2012 and 2016. In 24, Bedfordshire police secured European arrest warrants to the pair to have them returned from Romania, where they are based and under criminal investigation. In June, the brothers lost a legal bid to be told their names, the names of their UK accusers, after CPS decided it was necessary to withhold the names of their alleged victims until legal action formally started. Damn! Andrew Tate is going down. And you know what? That's what you get. These manosphere freaks, and what have I told you? These are a bunch of losers that have never been around any woman in their life that finally got money, and they think that money outlames a lame, and it doesn't. And I've said this forever. And this was just happening with not something like this, like an arrest, but another person was getting clowned for it because it is a constant. Hold on. Let me look this up real quick. The Myron Gaines was just getting clowned on for the same thing. These people are weird. They go after women, and then they get these young women that are so easily manipulated. They're so easily manipulated, And they think that makes them the man because they're hanging out with these girls that are so easily flipped, and because you flashed a little money at these 20-year-olds that are fresh out of high school, going into college, don't want to work, and they see that everything is gearing towards influencer culture, and that's what they want. They think they're pretty, they think they're sexy. Oh, I can make it. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go and these stupid shows with these men that think that this is what it is. This is what it takes to get famous, and this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. Brittany Renner, who's not the greatest person in the world, she's also trash, also was just cooking Myron for the same thing, that you get no women. What happened with Fresh, right? What happened with Fresh? Hold on, this is Brittany.
I put that shit on mute. I guess another one of my toxic traits is I don't know, I like all that silly ass shit.
Your face is in it.
You yelling and all that shit. See? I mean, I'm trying to kiss and make up, and you yapping. You're talking too much. And that's your motherfucking problem. That's probably why your bitch left you. My thing is how you giving advice?
No, I'm telling you.
And you're single too. And did I say too much?
Of course not, Queen.
Oh, okay. I heard bitch ass nigga is what I said.
Ninja.
And what happened with Fresh? Fresh been bragging, doing the same thing Myron, they both do, Fresh and Fit. What they do, they brag about these women. What happened? Fresh finds one woman, splashes inside, and tries to convince her to have an abortion because he can't handle it, because he wasn't ready to be a dad, because that's what these losers do. And I've always been saying this. These are a bunch of losers with money. What is that manosphere top guy again? That white boy with the mullet ponytail thing that was like, oh, if you want to be a high-value male, get a vasectomy and never have a family. These people are a bunch of losers, and I'll never understand why people follow them. I don't know why they follow these idiots that never. Oh, Rolo Tomasi, thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know why they follow these people. It's so insane. It is a clown circus, and they deserve everything that comes to them. That's that's what being a high value male is, to get a vasectomy. This is a one time that I had to agree with Sneeko and Destiny about, because they were talking to the Rolo dude on Fresh and Fit and laughing at his stupidity. Here, I'm gonna pull this up. Sneeko and Destiny, Fresh and Fit, Rolo, right here. Okay, yeah. This is literally the tweet that he puts up that they were laughing
because
at.
once again,
it's retarded. This is what Rolo, by the way, who's supposed to be a high value male, and he looks like a pedophile. Okay. The quickest path to becoming a high value male: 1, do not get married, avoid family creation, vasectomy in your 20s, lift consistently, eliminate all sedations, learn game and networking, play to your strengths, build wealth, resist easing up on your focus. Get a vasectomy in your 20s. So literally have no family. Don't get married and have no family. This is what they teach to be a high value male. And would you look at this dweeb and tell me that this is a high value male? This old white boy.
How is that not the best way to go about it? Okay, so
this is another one of these weirdos that have been bullied, couldn't get no girl, couldn't get nobody. And what do? They join the manosphere to bash women and hate on them because they have their own insecurities for not being able to bag any of them. So this is their get back. This dude you could just look at was a dweeb in high school, has been a loser his whole life.
So the point of that whole tweet, which was basically a throwaway tweet that everyone started like snowballing into something else. I've got Ben Shapiro coming at me. I got Matt Walsh coming at me. I got Lauren Chen coming at me. I got all these people off of Daily Wire because it was just easy, low-hanging fruit for these guys because they think that that's what the fucking manosphere is all about, and it's not. Okay, that was not fucking advice. Everything that is on Twitter is not advice.
Okay, you literally, this is what I mean, how stupid they are, because everyone didn't back it and laughed at it. Now it becomes not advice. Let's read it again, for the people in the back. The quickest path, hold on, my bad. And of course, Myron Gaines and Fresh both backed this up. Sneeko and Destiny were the ones laughing at it, saying it was stupid. The quickest path to becoming a high value male. What does that mean? A quick path is literally advice. Hey, if you're going on a trip and I say, hey, I know a shorter path path you could take to get there. I'm giving you advice. I'm giving you a choice. This is what you can do. If you can either go the way that the Google Maps took you, or this off-beaten path that might be a little bit quicker for you. That's literally what that is. But these people are dumb. And guess what happens? You get Myron Gaines, who's a loser. All right, you get Fresh knocking up trash and trying to get out of it because he got so happy. And I've seen Myron or Fresh in public with academics making academics look cool, which is a difficult process because he's so corny. These people are all corny. You get this dude that looks like half a pedophile, this Rolo dude, and now you get Andrew Tate, who has been manipulating women to build his wealth. Now, oh, look what he's messing around with teenagers. Yo, I hope all these people burn, boy. I heard all these people burn because they're all losers. I can never sit here all day bashing women all day. It's so corny. It is so whack. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Exactly. Actually, that's what I mean by how impossible. Like, I mean, that's how corny Fresh was acting. He was making academics look cool. That is bad. Yeah, so I'm glad. I hope Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, all these people get RICO'd and shot and sent to jail. They're all losers. They're all losers. Yeah, so all right. We'll quickly cover this real quick. Because it's only like a 6-minute video. But and this is some low-cow shit. So low-cow, again, the only one that I feel like is semi-real is Tommy C. That's in the low-cow sphere, right? So that's the only one that I really think that is semi kind of real. Like the rest put on a real big show, but Tommy's been Tommy this whole entire time. Well, Tommy ended up getting fired from Local Live for calling one of these fat retards Turbo, a pedophile apparently, and it got him very upset to the point where he was going to sue Keemstar and Tommy, so Keemstar let him go. So Tommy went live on his own channel saying he was back and he was going to do his own thing or whatever. He didn't technically do it. He just called him CD-ROM, but it was still, I mean, I get what they were talking about. But so let me pull up this video real quick. Shout out to Ozzy because that was the first time I seen it, but I'm not going to watch Ozzy joint because it's this one's quicker. All right, that's the only reason.
Yeah, Turbo.
Shout out to Ozzy though, because this one just bust down. Ozzy, go check out Ozzy. Go support Ozzy. We love Ozzy. Is Tommy wrong? Nah. It's just making jokes.
Sorry. Loved my time at the LCU. Love Batgirl.
I, of course, am very upset about this whole situation. It was just like a pit in my fucking stomach, in my gut. I was just like, damn, dude, damn. Like, Tommy and I, we were coming up on our 1 year of being co-hosts together. There's a lot of, like, genuine pieces of shit who are still here. Like, we lose Tommy. Like, what the fuck?
It does appear that, like, this guy Turbo has a lot of control over him. And it was never going to work. You're never going to, like, if I came back, and it keeps telling me, he's like, look, you can't ever say that again.
Mind you, this Turbo dude is a psychopath. Like, he's weirdo. He's a fat loser. He's obsessed with Copper Cap for 3 years. Like, hired a PI to try to get in contact with him or something like that. I heard half. He, like, thinks, like, I don't care about the racism thing, but over here, it's like a big deal, obviously. He'll wear shirts that say the N-word, which is kind of funny. And then say that he was a Jewish, that he was ready to join the Nazi clan. Just anything to fit in and be edgy, he's down. But the first time they make jokes and call him CD-ROM, he throws a fit and threatens to sue. That's corny.
Like, but no, you agreed I can say what I want. And Keemstar is just another victim of not listening to me when he get rid of somebody. If the guy's not going to see, if he's going to control you, Keem, for this, over lawsuit threats, like when I'm gone, he's going to control you over something else.
And he told me as well, I was informed of this, that Turbo was basically like trying to threaten to sue. If Turbo was coming back to the LCU, and if Tommy came back to the LCU, he said to Keem, I will sue like both of you essentially. He's a pussy! He's a fucking pussy-ass bitch for that!
Right, so I get this, Keemstar added me and Turbo to a group earlier today. I fucking, for reasons, then I see the Turbo left it. It's like, glad that pedo's gone.
Good, stand on it, keep going.
Clearly a joke, he left the group. The whole thing is, he left the group. It's so fucking obviously a joke, it's a haha. Apparently Turbo threatened to sue him for this. He threatens to sue him, and then he has to get rid of me. So what the fuck else? I can't go back. He can't take me back. He's got control.
I'm not going back. I mean, first of all, I wouldn't go back because you're not going to tell me what I can and cannot say. I'm not doing it. I'm going to say whatever I want. I'm going to do whatever I want. People would be able to tell. Anybody over here that watches me would be able to tell that I'm not saying what I would say. You would tell in a minute because you know I'm going to say what I feel like saying. I have literally been this way this whole time. There's no way you could tell me. If you did something like I wouldn't last. I'm going to call Mike a pedophile. I'm going to call you people harboring and being okay with pedophilia and being okay with people that beat their wives. I'm going to call it all out always, right? Like, and I'm sick and tired of it. Of people bigging up Yo Mama thinking he's the realist and he's this and that. He literally works with Keem. He can only go as far as he can. Don't you know he's half-stepping? And you people, I know this has nothing to do with Yo Mama, but it just popped in my head. Because apparently he's like he's big dog over there, right? But he is, because he's playing I'm the big troll. He can't be. He has a ceiling because he works for Keemstar. He has a ceiling. He can't say what he wants, like what I will be able to say, because he works with him. So that's not a guy you want to big up, right? You don't want to big this man up either. He is nothing. He's fake. He's playing the part. He is not really meaning what he says.
I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. I don't know
They literally frame him like he's you. That's insane.
how much has been said, but I was there for that conversation. Turbo is very mad. He was naming lawyers. He was like,
if he was me, he would have been fired a long time ago. Okay, he would have been fired a long time ago. I would be cooking all these weirdos that were okay with Mike dating a child. They would have had to got rid of me because I would never stop. I would never stop.
He was serious. He was like, I can't say the lawyer's name. He was like, I've reached out to so and so, and he'll take my case. I'm like, oh, he's talking about actually suing, right? So he's pissed.
Yeah, well, he's also a little pussy ass bitch. So there's
we
that.
did kind of talk. We did already. All right, chat. And we did. He's like, you fucked me. I can't even bring you back. And I'm like, yeah, well, your motherfucking guys are calling me a ped and making all sorts of goofs about me being a ped and this, that, and the other thing. And then this guy's like, fucking, I make a crack on Twitter, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, there's one standard for me, one standard for him, and that was the conversation. That was it.
Literally, my only appearance on this stupid show, universe was me calling them out. And what happened? You had Billy the Fridge sweeping for it. You had Keemstar making excuses for them just accusing a 19-year-old as being a pedophile, which is insane. That's literally what, and me calling out hypocrisy. Keem couldn't last 5 minutes talking to me. Do you think he's going to pay me? Of course not. What happened? I'm banished I'm literally probably, funny enough, I hate the term, but I might have been like one of the first top 5 Voldemorts, all right, over there. I literally I'm not allowed in the Discords. I'm not allowed in the end shows. I'm literally been told, do not let slide on anything. Xylee tried to get me on. Keem shut it down immediately. Okay? Literally Voldemorted from the whole squad. Squad wipe. I was in the Discord for a while. It's not like I was paying attention or anything, but I was in there for free because I was a guest host or whatever. Xylee's still there. Literally smoked.
Like, I'm not positive. The first thing I would have done is go after Billy the Fridge, which he probably told me not to do. Because secretly he's fucking worried about him, right? Who cares? Even though that motherfucker likes to swing at everybody.
Yeah, and it's okay for Billy the Fridge, right? It's okay for Billy the Fridge to work with people that, like Vito, that bigs up cuties and defends Mr. Girl, who literally says he's attracted to kids. Yeah, that's okay, though. That was okay. Billy can come back, who literally chills with Vito and Dick Masterson, who made a whole bunch of rape rape threats and just actual rape threats with someone's wife, and literally stop. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous with these people, but that's okay, right? That's fine, right? You can work with Vito Ghiswaldi, right? Who literally defended Mr. Girl and still defends him to this day and runs around calling himself a pedophile. And then gets mad when people call him a pedophile. That's fine. But Tommy has to go. Mike's fine.
All right, there we go. All right, not so great news. Tommy will not be returning us. He posted this week the Turbo. He posted a tweet calling Turbo a pedo. It's clearly a joke, but whatever. And he's threatening me with legal action. I've been informed. Tommy, Batgirl, and the management team of Tommy will not be returning. There should be a warning to everybody. Chill out. Stop taking these feuds so far. I don't think you should. I swear to God, you don't suspend me for that long. Because I know. You know why I was suspended? Because he probably threatened to sue him last time, and then I did that. Fucking cracked the joke, and he's still doing that. And he's gonna fucking lean on Keem so hard that he's gonna come back in the universe. Called the one black guy we have on the whole network boy, And me comparing his argument style to Van Nambla was
I don't care about that, by the way. I don't care that he called him
enough to
boy.
get me suspended. Now he dropped the N-bomb. And he's obviously
I can see why Tommy's bringing it up because of the hypocrisy, but I don't
he's still in talks with Keem. And he's probably trying to get me fired just like Billy and the rest of them did. Well, he finally did. You know what? I don't care. And I'll tell you why. Because I need to speak freely. I need to speak freely about the LCU and everything else. You get fired once, Billy. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, maybe it was. I don't think so. Because he was talking about bringing me back today. I think it's this that got me fired. But you know what? Who cares? It doesn't matter. I can't do it. I can't do it. Or maybe Keem is using this to get rid of me because he wants Billy back. That's fine too. I can't make fun of that flat fuck. That guy that could dish it, Billy the Fish, the guy who could dish it out but absolutely can't take it. The first time he got any resistance, I made that bitch cry. I literally made him cry. What, twice on in the LCU? He's never getting that one back. That guy's a bitch for life.
You wanna see? Let's just take a look at Tommy, where it's okay for Tommy to work with. Hold on, let's just take Tommy, where it's okay for Billy to work with and make content with, and that's okay, but Tommy's wrong. So let's just take a look at what it's okay for Vito to what's okay for this. Let me just go to the transcript real quick. Pull this banger up. Okay. Let's see this.
Love for this fucking pervert.
Okay, why does this have anything to do with Miss Girl? Why don't you bring up things I have
there?
Well, you know I have a podcast.
The thing is, Vito,
hold on. You're making a documentary about me. Don't you want information about my?
It
sounds like wait. Okay, so convicted. So what? Wait, why are you arguing with me? When have I ever said convicted pedophiles should not face retribution for their crimes?
I never said you did.
So what's the issue then?
Your
sounds like
documentary. Wait, like fucking
okay,
9
so why is it not?
That's Mr. Girl.
All right, here, let's take a look at this. This is the clip. This is, by the way, this is who Vito has defended and still defends and calls his friend, by the way, okay? And this is who Billy the Fridge, who's going to be allowed back around Keem, is allowed to hang out with.
Understand how you get to know the real
How's
you
that?
by the company you keep.
There it is.
And, here's some of the company that you keep.
Let's do it.
This is much ado.
All right.
I feel bad about myself for being attracted to younger women, but I'm not attracted to their fucking brains. I'm attracted to the fact that they haven't had a chance to ruin their fucking bodies yet. You know, I just want a 35-year-old brain and a 15-year-old body.
Gross.
Maybe 16.
I think it would be 14
Banger.
first, and then it would move up once the novelty wore off. I think it would be 15 or 16.
Is this consideration in line with your desire to empathize with pedophiles, or is it something more personal than that?
I just want.
By the way, talking to Voss, okay? What are the what are the Jesus Christ? Why is Voss sounding more
Yeah, that's the company you keep, Vito.
Who's that?
That's Mr. Girl, Maxi Boy.
Who?
Mr. Girl.
I've never heard of him.
By the way, he's lying. He admits it. It's his friend.
This guy's a creep.
Vito,
this guy sucks.
Come on.
Man, this guy's the worst.
Jesus Christ, Vito.
Yeah.
Keep singing.
You fucking asked for this. You fucking
Can we
asked
get rid of
for
this guy? Can we get hold on? Can we get rid of this guy?
You fucking asked for this, and this is the route you're going.
Where'd you find this guy?
What kind of arch villain are you?
Where'd you find this guy?
Out of you.
Where'd you find this guy?
You're supposed to be my fucking Lex Luthor.
No, I'm your friend.
You're supposed to be my goddamn Joker.
I'm your best friend.
Yeah, you're kind of bringing the weak sauce. I have to admit.
Do better. How fucking dare you?
So hold on. What is the theory?
What do you mean? What the fuck is the theory?
Why'd you show me that video? What does that have to do with me?
That's your fucking friend. You have said on multiple occasions. Do you want me to bring up the screen captures? Do you want me to bring up the tweet?
That is my friend.
So that's okay. We can kick it with that. And, you know, who's friends with the guy that talks about actual being attracted to children. But tell me more about how Tommy's wrong. ridiculous.
I don't know if I should say this because I don't know if it'll get my ass fucking canned, but I said it and nothing happened, so I'll say it again.
But it seems like it's just par for the course over in LCU. You can kick it with people that date them, are attracted to them, everything. You're fine over there.
The way that Turbo reacts to people calling him a PDF is a little crazy. It's a little crazy. Just in my opinion, I've said that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If you're threatening to sue people because of it, like I've been called a pedophile all the time, like to the point where people are like, is like I've never seen someone get called a pedophile more than you. Like it's constant. Do I run around too? No, because I'm not one, so I don't care. Why would I care?
That most people would just brush it off, be like, "Fuck you, you're a piece."
Yeah, that's it. I'm not a pedophile. Like what?
Shit, whatever. But the way that he fucking spurgs out about it, it's concerning.
I mean, his overreaction and his announcing it, telling people not that he's going to leave when he's unpopular. I found all that sus as fuck. There's no evidence, nothing to prove that. All his behavior is sus as fuck.
Yep.
You know, and I'm sorry. And he was really good. Like, he's a really hateable guy. He's got no talent. Wait, so you guys go back to those lookout lives I just did recently, like 2 weeks ago, whatever. When I said, it's really fun. Like, he made these, like look, I'm fat.
Listen, fuckhead.
But he made these, like, thumbnails of me being, like, as fat or fatter than him, right? And I thought it was funny, actually, right? You go back to the lookout live and check them out. They're pretty funny.
They kept getting fatter and fatter.
Yeah, fatter and fatter. But it was a weird conversation I had with him.
He's so fat, he needs a scooter.
There. And I was like, because he said something, I want to be transparent and real or something. I was like, no, why would you make the thumbnail of me being as fat as you? He's like, because you are as fat as me. And I'm like, I am like 300 pounds less than you. And I'm fat.
Oh my God. I didn't know he was that big. I had no clue he was that. I mean, obviously you could tell he's fat, but I didn't know he was mobility scooter fat. I didn't know that. Oh my Christ! I thought it was AI, and he needed a cane to let him down. A self guy. He needed a scooter to a cane to get down. Jesus Christ! Holy hell on earth! Good God Almighty! Well, all right, we're gonna call it right there. I appreciate you all for coming out. Thank you very much. I apologize for the delay, but now you know and understand why it happened. I don't know about if I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I'm not sure, but because tomorrow's my kid's lacrosse tournament, so I have no clue what tomorrow's gonna bring. But Monday, your boy will return. Hopefully, the streets are straightened. Thank you very much for coming through. Appreciate you all. Y'all really the ghosts, the god bodies. Have a good night. Be easy. Be real. Safe. And please don't get sodomized by Turbo. Go watch Ames.
When you see me in the street, when you greet me, every time you meet, all you gotta say is peace, God, peace, God, peace, God, peace, God, peace, God, peace, God. Check. You know the God seen and heard my sound travel the world, but I never leave the curb. Frequency surge deep in my breath.